say, I'm seeing 13, 14s, and 15s. So
basically, he's a kid.
Yeah.
But anyway,
here
so
we
Sisqui,
are, though.
Look, the last time they played offline was a year ago.
Yes.
At Tech Republic, which is in Sisqi's home country. But interesting, he's gone Wario.
Yeah,
probably the matchup that Sisqi's played the most at top level.
I was gonna say, out of all the matchups that Sisqui would be familiar with and has like grinded out the most, it would be Wario. So this is really an interesting pick, and you know, you gotta wonder kind of what the thought behind it was. Obviously, you know, crêpe salée Wario is very, very good, but it's just Sisqui is really, really familiar with this matchup, having sort of grinded out specifically to try and take down Gluto, and you know, has in recent times, you know, been able to do so.
I mean, I am honestly interested to know why he's done this.
Yeah,
because it's like I said, it's a matchup that he'll know, and you're gonna see Sisqui play this as well as he can because he wants this first place.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially kind of, you know, coming sort of off a few sort of European tournaments where you've only been able to get like second or so, you know, normally sort of falling short to like Bloom or Gluto. You know, so the fact is, you know, neither of them are here, and he wants to take this victory from the winner side. He doesn't want to mess around. He wants to walk away with that trophy and that prize money at the end. He wants to call it a day. Of course, got to get through this Wario first, which can be a bit of a tricky matchup for Samus.
Most certainly can, especially when crêpe salée is holding the stage as well as he is here, and he takes the stock first. You know what? We've been talking for the past minute about, you know, being an odd choice, but maybe clearly he knows something we don't.
Absolutely, yeah.
We should be letting. I know, like, kids shouldn't be in the kitchen, but we need to let him cook a little bit.
Need to let him cook, you know, because absolutely right now he's looking very, very strong. Took that first stock away, still hanging on to his third one as well, playing very, honestly, very, very aggressive, which, you know, falls to his disadvantage there as just Sisqui is able to take away that stock with the charge shot.
And so we've got a very, very even game happening so far. But I think in these situations where it's relatively neutral, Samus is generally at the advantage. But, and of course, as time goes on, and it has just happened, the Wario is going to get a waft. And they can very easily spiral from there.
Oh, 100%. And we've seen it time and time again. The up tilt did come out there, but crêpe salée not committing to anything. Wants probably to find the follow-up up air as well, which he's trying to do by doing those rising up airs. He wants to confirm this waft so badly, take away the stock, and for good reason. But the back air does come out, and you have to wonder at this point, like, should crêpe salée go for a waft, or should he just try and take the stock outright and save it for the final one?
Yeah, I would imagine at this point he's going to save it for the next stock. Because looking at the way the percentage is going, he's probably going to get rid of this stock. Maybe even before he loses his second.
Yeah, exactly. So a border comes out from Sisqui, yeah, and a big neutral air to clash off stage as Sisqui is the one to take that stock away.
Right, a nice two-piece there from Sisqui. Going to do 40% of damage to crêpe salée here. Oh, a weird clash there.
Hey, and yeah, you could. crêpe salée now struggling a little bit actually to find a final kill that will seal the stock. And I mean, definitely needs to get it, and which he does there. And now, GP, this is important.
It most certainly is, because if you manage to land this, obviously you're gonna need to do a little bit more damage first, because Samus is very heavy in that battle suit. But if you can land the combo starter, it is all over, and it's all over.
Just like that. Just like that. I mean, we were criticizing, well, not criticizing, we were, well, I suppose questioning. Yes, not concerned, but questioning the choice of Wario. But you know what? There's your reason. There is genuinely your reason to choose this character, because he can do stuff like that.
And if you can do stuff like that, why play the Steve? Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know what? Fair play to crêpe salée. He's proven that this Wario deserved to be here, and has taken the first game here. Now, I don't want to curse anything, but I'm going to. the last time Sisqui made winners side grands at a big tournament.
Yep.
Was Shonen War. Where he made it through winners. You know, looked pretty strong the whole way. Beat Gluto 3-2, I think. Made it into winners side grands. He was then met in losers finals by Bloom Forever. Who then beat him 6-0.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to hope this doesn't happen again to Sisqui, but I'm just saying it's not the first time in the past month that he's been in winners side grands and had to deal with a child in the reset that he didn't play in winners.
Yeah, this is genuinely, when we say that Sisqui has a bit of a second place curse, it normally is, by extension, it's a bit of a coming from winner's side curse.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see if it comes through still, or if Sisqui is able to clutch up, because like I say, these two did not face each other today in bracket. This is a fresh fight, and though Sisqui has been able to take down crêpe salée before,
it was a while ago.
It was a very long time ago.
He is but a child and therefore is learning extremely quickly. That said, he's off stage without a jump, I think.
Yes, Sisqui definitely gonna capitalize that off for their disconnect, and this is what we need right now from Sisqui.
Oh, and the bomb actually stopping that bike throw, which is quite interesting. But I mean, crêpe salée gonna try and do his best to secure this stock without taking much extra credit himself.
And that charge shot is, obviously gonna be helping just to add on a little bit more damage. Sisqui just off stage, but you love the stall on the recovery so that crêpe salée couldn't actually do anything. You saw a forward tilt, but of course Sisqui was just too low. But that said, Sisqui has not been able to make it back just yet. Finally finds an opportunity.
Just missing that back air, which would have been a guaranteed kill for crêpe salée there.
Yeah. Sisqui actually genuinely looking quite strong, but finally crêpe salée is able to take that stock away now. Now, of course, it's all onus on him just to get something going, but Sisqui is looking strong in this game too.
And I do like how he's using the bike to basically put it between himself and Samus and basically go, I'm just going to deny your projectiles here.
Okay, the down
place there.
Coming out in the bombs, and but of course Wario has a very nice recovery. Some kind of most presumably doesn't, but no, that recovery is nice, can go quite low and still get back safely, make it through the bomb traps as well. But the charge shot hits, that was a bit more damage tacked on.
Yeah, he accidentally forward smashed it himself, and he's gonna find his way out here. Now there's a waft online, and it could easily be used at any moment.
Yeah, and this is the thing, like, again, crêpe salée can either use it this stock just to get rid of it, or he can save it for the final one. And I feel like at this point, using it on this stock is probably for the better, because you can sort of save it up and maybe get like a half waft for the second one. But of course, I think Sisqui recognizes that as well. So
he most certainly does. And you can see crêpe salée is looking for it with the sheer number of landing up as he's doing.
Yeah. But Sisqui just gonna keep up. There's very much this zoning game. crêpe salée hanging on there. But even if you hang on, you can't get past these forward airs. Of course, you're back on the ledge. Got to get through all of this and get back to center stage. Even with the parry, it's not enough, GP.
Oh, it's so tough to get through this stuff. Obviously, Samus has so much in the way of advantage from these charge shots, and that back air is gonna take it. Yeah, that is a strong kill move. So that is Sisqui leveling out 1-1 here. And I feel like we saw a very distinct playstyle change there from Sisqui, where he largely controlled the pace of the game and kept control of the stage a lot better this time around.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I feel like there was just a much more commanding game from Sisqui. Like, crêpe salée was definitely kind of overwhelming him in that game one, but and then obviously sort of clutching up at the end with that waft to boot as well. But yeah, definitely Sisqui kind of just played a much calmer game there that very much felt like it was his own pace.
Yeah, I mean, he is one of those players that when he gets into his own rhythm, there's very few players that are going to be better than him. Obviously, we've seen Sisqui perform really well on the world stage even, let alone just inside Europe. So I'm hoping to see I'm hoping to see him continue that here. Obviously, now that crêpe salée has dropped a game, we're gonna have him take 5 minutes just to basically chill out. And Sisqui, I rate you massively. He picked the character, then went to go have a sip of drink, and he just pressed start. You know what? Good. I rate it.
Call him out on it.
Hit him with the immediate start. I don't care that you've not got your headphones on. So he immediately reached to go get his headphones and put them on before the game started.
Yeah, Sisqi's not hanging around. He wants to finish us up now. All right, and definitely wants to seal it up now. These forwarders coming in very nicely for Sisqui, sending crêpe salée off stage, but reverse situation there as crêpe salée now holds the stage. But again, the forwarder onto the stage just to get this Wario away from him.
Oh, very weird. Normally, wait, was he been playing normal Samus this whole time, or did he switch from Dark Samus?
No, I believe he was playing normal Samus the previous game as well.
Previously, the missiles, the super missiles were hitting the bike, and then there they were just flying over the top.
Unless we're going crazy, but I'm fairly sure he was playing Samus in the previous game.
I thought so as well. That's why I was asking, just to check, because it was like, why are they suddenly going over the bike? I guess it must just be some super, like, distinct character lore, but... Oh, well, either way, I worked out ideal for Sisqui, and it's resulted in him basically being able to it's resulted in him getting this lead here on this game number 3.
I mean, Sisqui is just again like looking so dominant in this game here. crêpe salée just trying to find that down tilt there to confirm into the dash attack, you know, potentially get the kill, but Sisqi's not having any of it. Only 77% right now as well. crêpe salée is desperately looking for something, but yeah, Sisqi's not really granting him many opportunities.
And if I'm Sisqui, I'm going to play it as careful as possible here, just to make sure he doesn't get away in, because you need to make sure you've always got a stock lead on Wario, because he's got, obviously the waft always a threat in this match.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're never quite out of him. It is exactly what this character can do. But Sisqui, I mean, honestly, if he can take this stock, then he'll be looking very comfortable for the rest of this game. But it is crêpe salée who says that they'll be taking the stock today, and finally does so.
Oh, no.
That was the start of it. That was the start.
Of course, Samus is floaty enough that you're going to land on those platforms with DI up. But one thing here will potentially do it, and you have to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Sisqui really on the hunt, and that was a very weird interaction.
Slap the screw attack. Wario's a disrespectful man.
Okay, crêpe salée again. You can see he's looking for just that landing the landing up air, because of course that will just confirm into the waft. He's desperately searching for it, but Sisqi's using those upbeats out shield quite correctly, and even there, just as crêpe salée is trying to land, it is the dash attack to seal it up, and now Sisqui still, you know, looking comfortable.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah, he was that was incredibly smart, realizing that Sisqui had actually re-grabbed the ledge, and so Sisqui had no option but to try and pick something to get up immediately, and it just got caught by that waft. And now it is all to play for in game number 3.
It really is. I mean, this suddenly just evened right back up. Of course, these two are both one apiece right now, so this game 3 is very important, because if you want to have that counter pick advantage going into a potential game 5 if it does swing that way. So of course, you know, Sisqi's still looking quite comfortable controlling the pace right now. crêpe salée not being given an opportunity to get back in. The rolling being caught by the charge shot as well. This is all Sisqui right now.
And you see he's just holding this positioning as well, not allowing crêpe salée to have any route in, really. He's going to get hit off the bike there, and the bike is gone, which means this is a very linear recovery, and this is great regrab, though.
Yeah,
now, I'm looking
smart.
at this, and one thing I've noticed is a real key difference between Gluto's Wario and crêpe salée's Wario, right? They're both amazing players, but Gluto knows how to stall the timer like no other.
Yes. Yeah.
Like he knows how to squeeze every frame of extra time out of that timer. And as a result, crêpe salée has managed to be basically scrambling to try and wait for a chance to basically get the waft back there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, because even in that kind of last stock situation, like, you do kind of want to just be, like, sort of waiting out. You want to be kind of just stalling out, because the waft gives you an extra kill confirm, and if nothing else, can be an intimidation factor that we've, talked about before. But there, crêpe salée was still just approaching, which isn't necessarily the answer.
No, but he has decided to bet it all on the Wario here, for better or worse. The opportunity to switch to Steve is gone. He's betting it all on the funny man. And we're going to have to see, is Sisqui going to level up again? Is he going to finish it off here? Or is crêpe salée going to manage to bring it to a game number 5?
This is a big, big opportunity here for Sisqui. Of course, he does have so much knowledge of this matchup, as we said before, but crêpe salée has proven that he's got new tricks that Gluttony doesn't, and has been able to surprise Sisqui a few times. So even in the previous game, obviously going down to the final stock. But this is the one to play for. This is all on the line for crêpe salée here.
Oh, and he's forward there, just sending him across the stage. Holding the stage quite well so far, but not able to really capitalize a huge amount. It's the case of what we've said before, where Samus has a lot of good, easy damage that she can get off of her main neutral tools. Whereas Wario is a little bit more picky with how you find stuff.
Right. And again, the landing neutral is not going to be doing too much, though. But Sisqui on the hunt, the upbeat just to catch the recovery option with the bike in the air there. I love that each time as well, Sisqi's kind of doing what we said about before, about just throwing that bike onto the platform. He's been doing it so much.
Awful. That's an unfortunate situation for crêpe salée, and he's going to end up losing the stock earlier than he wanted to. And you're going to have to see here, is Sisqui going to really be able to capitalize off of what is essentially a gift horse?
Yeah, and even now, I mean, this is so much damage being put on, but finally the stock is taken from Sisqui there. As crêpe salée is able to land a big hit that he wants, but I mean, more forwarders are coming out. The charge shot as well. I love that snipe, and that is, he had to use the waft, which is huge.
He did. He had just got on the waft. There was no bike, and honestly, he needed to use it then, because he was going to be down a whole stock without it. Yeah. Now it's on him to try and learn on the fly how to play this game as slow as possible. Get himself another waft back before the last stock.
Absolutely. I mean, there was definitely enough time to do so, but you do have to really slow this down, because you've got such a big deficit to, to kind of catch up with. And yeah, Sisqui is kind of just moments away from taking your stock at any given time. Like there, for example.
There with the forwarder, which means one more stock in the favor of Sisqui here. If he takes it, that's it. He's one wanted.
Yeah, and you have to feel bad,
damage though.
That is a big string, which you really would have hoped would end in a waft, but of course he doesn't have it, which is really unfortunate. So it's kind of nothing else but 72% tacked on, which is still big, but is it going to be enough to make up this deficit? Yeah, these forwarders coming out. Yeah, the tethers as well, everything.
Oh, the back air is off stage without a jump. You've got to go for this crap.
Yeah, which he does try for, but Sisqui, going quite low, avoiding the back end, not going to lose a stock just yet. Still hanging on to that second one. crêpe salée really needs to take this stock, like, now, to be honest.
You see he's looking for it. The waft is still ways away. You've got another half minute yet. Oh, and you're in such a tough spot, crêpe salée. What are you going to do here? How are you going to secure this?
Yeah, he's just waiting out. How do you get through all of this? He's not sure. But 110%. Again, he is glowing right now. This is not impossible. Enough time has passed so that full waft is now back online. Can this... well. Okay. Yeah,
no, apparently.
No,
no, apparently you can't, because Sisqui is going to cut it off at the pass right there. and hit him with the dash attack. Very, very nicely done.
That was so sudden.
Yeah, so our feed cut out slightly there. So we just suddenly went from what looked like neutral to suddenly it said game.
Yeah.
But we, fantastic stuff there from Sisqui, playing absolutely amazingly. You have to rate it. He's such an incredible player. So is crêpe salée. Like, I mean, say what you want about Steve, but this man has actually moved differently recently. So fair play. 10 out of 10. Massive performance for that kid as well. I believe this is his highest placement in anything resembling a large tournament.
Oh wow, that was really good stuff to him.
I don't think he's made grands at like a big tournament before. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's not.
Oh wow, okay. So, there we go. So this is the biggest one for him. So really, really good stuff to him. Again, like, it's just another kid with insane promise and potential to him. And again, he has been proving it time and time again. But now with his highest placement, a big tourney like this, I mean, it's signs of things to come, in my opinion.
For sure. And like, obviously, he's Wario has been his main since like the start.
Yeah.
And he's recently worked in the Steve as well, so it's a bit of a dual main thing he's got going on, which can make it quite tough if you're trying to play multiple characters at the same time. You really want to you're really going to take some time to really iron it all out. But honestly, both characters are very, very solid. I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see more of him, honestly, in the near future. He's going to be fantastic. Of course, there is Sisqui with the trophy. So that's going to be mostly it from us, I believe. I believe that is everything done on our end. The tournament is over.